Yeah. It's like the world trying to pull a nigga down. Haters trying to push me in the ground. Greatness where I'm bound. You can shave a lion mane, but you never take his crown. OG said hustle if you wanna be around. To see what life means, turn your frown to a smile. Not yet rich, but that nigga got it now. Few new homies, some didn't stick around. Friends in with fists when they started with a pound. Love get lost when you barely come around. Family unfamiliar to the reason why you down. Still unfamiliar to the reason why you smile. Which leads to the reason why you stop coming round. Then you find peace and they saying that you changing. You know it's the truth, but it shouldn't leave them jaded. Now you thinking like a man questioning statements. The looks on their faces get your mind racing. And I'm thinking, all I'm trying to do is be great. Base heads in like each state. Healthy and my chick straight. Bank account with like 6 8s. And I used to be broke. Now I make more than I used to. More stress. Don't react like I used to. Took a loss just to win. You can't relate to what I'm used to. Faces look strange when their motives change. And they start to rain on the shine that they used to. Hella fake people in a handful of real ones. Snakes in the lime, all over might kill one. For my life, for my people, bang metal like a steel drum. It's a marathon in a Lambo, but I still run. Suckers can't stand a nigga winning. Peeped it from beginning. Their motors leave me spinning. Mind, not body, leave my feelings for the written. Sit back and thank God for the skill and the position. The homie Steve me for believing in the vision. Got a few countries killing woofers to my addiction. No more groupies, only queens that I'm digging. Swear your boy living in the scene and leaving smitten. Shit. And I'm thinking, all I'm trying to do is be great. Base heads in like each state. Healthy and my chick straight. Bank account with like 6 8s. And I used to be broke. Now I make more than I used to. More stress. Don't react like I used to. Took a loss just to win. You can't relate to what I'm used to. Faces look strange when their motives change. And they start to rain on the shine that they used to. Yeah. It's like the world trying to pull a nigga down. Haters trying to push me in the ground. Greatness where I'm bound. You can shave a lion mane, but you never take his crown. OG said hustle if you wanna be around. To see what life means, turn your frown to a smile. Not yet rich, but that nigga got it now. Few new homies, some didn't stick around. Friends in with fists when they started with a pound. Love get lost when you barely come around. Family unfamiliar to the reason why you down. Still unfamiliar to the reason why you smile. Which leads to the reason why you stop coming round. Then you find peace and they saying that you're changing. You know it's the truth, but it shouldn't leave them jaded. Now you thinking like a man questioning statements. The looks on their faces get your mind racing. And I'm thinking, all I'm trying to do is be great. Base heads in like each state. Healthy and my chick straight. Bank account with like 6. What is good with my people, man? It is another Tuesday. It is May 28th. And we are here, man. Big shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Let me see. We got my boy, the Shama's vlog. Man, dude, I apologize for butchering this situation. Once I get more acquainted with you, I promise to God I'm going to remember this damn name. You feel me? I promise to God I'm going to get your name right. I remember your name, but as far as the enunciation or pronunciation, I feel like I'm butchering it, and that's highly disrespectful, and that's not what I'm trying to do, bro. Like I said, it's a good Tuesday, man. May 28th. Shout out to my boy El Pedon in the building. You feel me? Shout out to the Shama's vlog. Okay, family, I did not know that you. Okay, El Pedon and my boy, the Shama's vlog. I need both of you guys to inbox me on Facebook. My boy El Pedon, I could not find you to send you your month pack, your base head pack. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, well, what I mean by that is I did send out Sauce today, the new song that I'm dropping. If you've seen the vlog, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I sent that out to everybody. It has two rebase versions of it. Shout out to Redbeard for doing that. And the original mixed down version. You feel me? Shout out to my boy KJ Smith in the building. Shout out to my boy Cooper from the you feel me, man? We here, man. We slowly are building. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We got about 5 people in here. I need everybody to hit the like button, bro. I need everybody to hit the like button. Okay, El Peron, I need you to find a way to reach out to me on social media. It'd be hard for me to grab it from here. Pause. But give me your email and I'll email it to you if that's what you need, or if that's the case, if that's the route we gotta go. That's not an issue with me. You know what I'm saying? But just know that I got you. You feel me? Your pack is waiting. The 3-song pack is waiting. Well, it's the same version, but it's the same song, but 3-version pack is waiting. Ready for any system, bro. All the way down to my boy Ain't Loud AJ's Hertz level, box resignation level, whatever the hell you want to call it. You feel me? We are here, bro. We are here. We are here. We here, bro. Gangster style. You feel me? Now if I was doing this in Stockton, this is all you would hear in the background. You'd be like, bro, what the hell's going on? That's all you would hear if I was in Stockton. That is not the case. We moved on up to the out of the hood. You feel me? And we here, man. We here. We out of town. We Sacramento area. I'm not gonna tell you exactly where I'm at. I'd like to keep a little bit of mystery because I am very, very paranoid, bro. Are you guys paranoid? I am so paranoid. I don't even tell people where I live. The homies. When it comes down to my friends, I have to keep it to, at the very most. You didn't hear it. What the hell? How do you not hear that, bro? That's like the second time you've been saying that. Are you guys hearing the sounds? Comment in the chat if you hear the sounds. You feel me? If you hear that gunshot, let me know if you hear that. You feel me? You know what? Let me go ahead and check because I feel like Cooper from the O is fucking trolling me, bro. I feel like he's trolling me. Comment in the chat if you hear this. You feel me? If you hear that gunshot, whoa. What is going on here? What is going on here? Oh, hold on. I feel like I got this. Ox? Yeah. Can you hear that? What about that? Can you hear that? Let's fix this. Pad volume. Yeah. What about that? What about that? Before I move on with the show, I hear that. What about that? Can you hear that? Before I move on with the show, I gotta get this shit right. Pad volume. Yeah. What about that? What about that? Nothing. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Before I move on with the show, we gotta get this right. Before I move on with the show, I gotta get this shit right. Instrument volume monitor, listing game. What about some of this? What about another thing? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. I don't understand what's going on. We gotta get this right. Bluetooth? Let me see. Okay, let's turn that back on then. I don't understand. Reverb preset. We gotta get this right, y'all, because I feel like we can't have the. I know we're doing it live. I feel like the show isn't where it should be if I can't fucking get this shit right, man. If you can't hear my fucking my gunshots and the suspense sounds, like what sense does it make? You feel me? Because I feel like we can't have the. I know we're doing it live. Ah, fuck it. Psyph ain't going nowhere, so join up when you can. Yeah, big facts. I'm definitely not going anywhere. Like I was just talking about though, paranoia, right? Paranoia. I have high paranoia. Big paranoia. Bro, I don't understand Like, I remember I had friends that used to throw parties at their house. I don't know if you guys are like that. You know, I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying for me, I used to be so paranoid, bro. To this day, I'm paranoid as shit. Like when it comes down to people knowing where I stay, I have to keep it underneath 10 people. You know what I mean? And it's just like that for me. I don't know if it's obviously trust issues. I, I feel like it's just like knowing people and meeting different types of people. It's like, how could you trust too many people? I remember I invited a homie over. Like one of the homies hit me up like, "Hey, bro, I gotta pull up. I'm gonna I got that for you." Whatever it was, you know what I mean? He had to bring something to me. And he pulled up, but he happened to have somebody else with him. I knew the dude, but I never told dude where I stay. You know what I mean? As soon as dude comes in, this motherfucker's walking like around my house. Like he's walking like looking at shit. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just checking out your house, man. I ain't never been at your house, man. I just wanted to see how you living, man. You know what I'm saying? And the homie talked to, he was like, hey, he like mentioned what I was thinking. He was like, damn, you trying to case the homie house or something? I was like, man, you feel me? Like, what's up with that? He was like, no, no, I don't want nothing in here, man. I don't want nothing in here, bro. It ain't even like that. I was just trying to see how Psyph live. I respect Psyph as an artist and stuff like that. And so when he left, I got on the homie head like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Don't bring nobody to my house like that, bro. What type of shit is you on? Oh, nah, he cool, man. He wouldn't do nothing like that to you. As soon as somebody says something like that, you gotta like, you kind of gotta like watch him too. Even though the homie never did anything, you know what I mean? It's always been love. I never had a reason to not trust him. You know what I mean? So it's like, all that's just my paranoia. That's how my paranoia works. So as soon as he said that, I'm like, type of shit you on? Because as we both know in this world, being from where we're from and seeing all the stuff that we done seen throughout out this life, you can't trust everybody. You feel me? You can't trust everybody. You can't sit here and tell me what that man would do if given the opportunity. The only thing you gonna tell me is, damn, I never thought he would do some shit like that. I can't believe that shit, man. That motherfucker out of pocket. Like, man, shut up, man. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You know what I mean? I think bringing somebody to somebody else's house unannounced is highly disrespectful. Coming coming over to a person's house unannounced is highly disrespectful. Is it disrespect? Is like we got to fight or something? No, it's not like that. But it's just like it's an abuse of friendship to me. You know what I mean? Now, if you're my mom, you could pop up any fucking time you want. My mother-in-law, anytime. My father-in-law, pop up anytime you want. My siblings, it's all good. You know what I mean? You could pop up anytime you want. Anytime you want. But you cannot abuse your friendship with me. You know what I mean? You can't abuse my friendship, bro. I will instantly take away my friendship if I feel it is abused. And does that mean like oh man, Psyph is the friend of all friends? No, bro, I am not. You know what I mean? I am not. I'm not that person. I'm not. It isn't like being friends with me upgrades your life in any type of way. I'm not idiot enough to. I'm not arrogant enough to believe something like that. But all I know is like I cannot be friends with a person that abuses my friendship. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. Let's see what. Oh, before I go any further, before I go into the chat, fam, let me go ahead and give a shout out to all the members of the chat. I want to. Ah, man, dude, I'm the only one that can hear this, bro. This is so weak. This is so weak. Shout out to my boy Ain't Loud AJ. Shout out to DJ Xander. Shout out to my boy Craig O'Hearn. Shout out to Joseph Nelson. Shout out to Scott Voss. Shout out to the longest standing member, Lend Me To, damn near 2 years now. Shout out to my boy Cooper from the O. Shout out to El Peron. Shout out to Rigo Padilla. Shout out to Amanda Smith. And shout out to Joe Cook. Shout out to the Shamat's vlog too. I'm definitely going to put you into this shout out list. I have to do a better job of keeping up with my members. This is out of pocket. I apologize to you first off. For you to be paying for a membership and not being treated as such, that speaks a lot on me. And I promise you I will fix that, my boy. I promise you that. You ain't gotta worry about me. You feel me? You ain't gotta worry about me, dog. Hold on 1 second. Okay. But yeah, man. I hope I hope everything is going good for you guys on this fine Tuesday. Like I said, let me see what the chat fam is saying. We got 7 people watching and we got 4 likes. Can we get them likes up, please? Okay, yeah, man. That's so weak that I'm the only one that can hear these sound effects because I've been loading up sound effects, bro. This is weak. You know what I mean? I've been pressing this damn button thinking that I've been cooking the last couple of streams, bro. I promise you. And for you guys to not be able to hear them, it's so fucking annoying, bro. It's so annoying. Illa joke. Shout out to my boy Ray Giggs. He is definitely a producer on a few of my songs off of my Bass Monster mixtape, and he's rapped on a couple of my songs too. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy, the very very talented Ray Giggs. Illa jokes in here. He says, speaking of paranoia, I'm paranoid about how my food is handled whenever I eat out, which is why I cook more, bro. Okay, so to get through that, bro, I have it in my head that the people that are handling my food are all like Michelin chefs and they're all being overlooked by Gordon Ramsay clones. That's the only way I can eat comfortably, like ordering food or you know what I mean, something like that. When I see like a waitress or a waiter, like I go to IHOP and I see the food service there, and I'm like, bro, this person looks a little sketched. You know what I mean? I have it in my hand, in my head, that the person in the back is the cleanest person ever, and the person that's handing me my food will never even think to even breathe on my food, bro. That's the only way I get through that shit. I swear. That is the only way I get through that shit. Especially at the taco trucks, bro. You from Stockton, you're a Stocktonian, you know what I mean? You know, bro, the taco trucks bust in Stockton, bro. And it's like I just have to keep it in my mind that the people that are working in the back are on the inside of those taco trucks are the cleanest, most respectful people ever. You know, that's the only way I work through that shit. Cooper from No, he said, I tried telling you a week ago. Nope. Okay, KJ Smith, I got you. I ain't forgot to get my finances in order. Oh, okay. Hey, man, do what you got to do, my boy. When you are ready to join the family fully, do it, bro. Do it when you can, because I don't want you guys to stress yourself out financially, but I would love for you to be members. You know what I mean? Now, the goal of mine would be to have well, not the goal of mine would be, my goal is to be fucking thousands of people watching and everybody's a member. That would be so sick. I know that is a very, 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 very crazy goal to have, but hey, man, you know what I'm saying? They say Michael Jordan believed you miss every shot you don't take or something like that. So fuck it, I'm shooting. You know what I mean? Psyph ain't going nowhere. It's just pull. Yeah, definitely not going anywhere. Let me see what the chat fam is saying. I ain't tripping. Everybody knows where I stay. Okay, and what I'm about. If I leave my door open, they close it. That is respect. That is respect. You know, I had a friend. Well, not even a friend. I met a dude from I think it was North Dakota, and he had told me California is so different, you know, because of just how people treat each other. He was like, growing up, they never locked their front door. They not because like it was like a point to prove, but it's just it's nothing that they ever did. You know, like they didn't really care. It was so safe that it didn't matter. And he was like, yeah, when I drive somewhere, you know, we wave at each other, you know, through the window. And he was like, he got out here to California and they just wouldn't do it. And he was like, he felt awkward a lot of the time. And I was like, yeah, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that. You know, growing up where I'm from, not saying like it's worse than every place in the country, because it's definitely not. You know, there's other worse places, but just being from one of those types of areas, you know, having your door unlocked all night and people just respecting your space and stuff like that just wasn't something I grew up accustomed to. I remember I remember I lost hella bikes when I was a kid by leaving my bike in the front yard overnight. And I'd wake up, like I would fall asleep or wake up in the middle of the night. Like, oh my God. I'm talking about when I was like 5, 6, 5 or 6 years old, 8, 9. I'd wake up like, oh shit, dude, I fell asleep without them bringing the bike in. I'd run outside and sure enough, that shit would be fucking missing and I would be fucking hurt, bro. And I used to think like, what type of bum ass person steals a kid's bike? Like, what's up with you? And the older I get, I realize that the world is just like that, man. It's dog eat dog. These motherfuckers are trying to come up any chance they get, bro. You know what I mean? And it sucks, but it's like once you start understanding what you're dealing with, the more you're prepared to deal with it. I think that's why people get so disrespected when somebody that they deal with does something that they didn't expect them to do. It's because they didn't even believe that person was capable of it. And so they're, oh man, fly off the handle and shit. It's like, man, if you understand people, you would understand that, a lot of people are capable of doing some disrespectful shit. And that's just the goddamn bottom line. You feel me? Cooper from the O, he said, oh, okay, never mind. KJ Smith, definitely, and all right, cool. Cooper from the O, Joe, same old, same old. Okay, we getting it. Illa Joke says, Psyph is definitely no nonsense. I experienced a few lashes firsthand, but it's all love for show. I apologize, my boy, if you ever feel I disrespected you. That is never my intent. You know what I mean? Just know that it is definitely all love if I've ever come across like that. Me and you are still friends, so that definitely speaks to your character because I don't have a lot of friends that I keep around that I feel have don't show the amount of respect to be a friend. You know what I mean? We'll just say it that way. Cooper from the O, they still the same ones help you look for your hundo when you lose it, man. Come to find out they took it. Big facts, man. You gotta watch people, man. You gotta watch people, bro. You gotta watch people. It's people suck, man. Shameless. Oh, okay, the shameless vlog. Okay, I got you. It's not about me. It's about the support, fam. I respect that and I appreciate that. No. Don't be polite. Check side. That is hella funny. Gotcha. I'll cook your food, man. Joe Cook is the only person that could probably that could tell me they're serving me raccoon and I'll actually try that shit. You know what I mean? He's the only person in the world. It's a great goal. We're going to help you get there. I appreciate that, KJ Smith. Literal bum. Big facts. And yes, 9 times out of 10, they are literal bums, bro. El Pedon, same thing happened to my bike in Chicago back in 97. One night, man, it was gone. Bro, it is the saddest feeling in the world when you realize your bike has been stolen. I remember I was at school, right? I was at school. And I rode my bike to school for the first time. And my mom gave me this small ass fucking link lock. It was like small, bro. It was like some shit like, like links. And I got detention that day. And so I had to stay, obviously I had to stay after. And so I was like, man, dude, hopefully my bike is still there. And I asked the teacher, I was like, hey, can I go get my bike? And she was like, look, if you leave this class and go get your bike, you can't do it. But you will have to do detention over. And even if you do come back, you have to do detention over. If you don't come back, you could possibly be suspended. And I was like, shit, bro, I got 2 detentions. My mom will fucking kill me. I'm just gonna wait. So the whole time I'm just fucking praying, dude. I'm praying nobody touches my bike. As soon as I get out there, I run over there. I actually booked it, bro. Run over there to the bike spot. And the only thing there was the fucking link lock. The motherfuckers took my bike, bro. That shit was busted open where where like you do the code. That shit was like busted apart. I was so fucking mad, bro. I had to walk all the way home and I wanted to fucking cry, man. I swear I wanted to fucking cry. I was a kid. But it just like it hurt because my mom wasn't breaded like that. So I knew that her getting the damn bike wasn't it wasn't just like, oh, all right, cool, we'll just go buy another one. we didn't have it like that, you know? And then the fact that I rode that motherfucker all the way over there. My mom was like, if you get the bike stolen, it's a wrap. I'm not you know, you can kiss your ass goodbye on these bikes. And I sure enough fucking got that shit stolen. I was sad as fuck walking home. Sad that my bike was taken, and sad I had to deal with my mom with this shit. That shit was weak, bro. That shit was weak. Man, I wish I could play this fucking sound effects for you guys and let you know how I feel, but I can't because this shit is being a hater. Let me see what the chat is saying. El Pedon says, I was 10 when that happened, didn't get another one until I got into middle school. My dad was heated. Man, bro. I feel bad for you, boy. My boy, I feel bad for you, my boy, because that shit, that will make you want to cry, bro. That shit will make you want to cry. All right, so let's get into the first topic. I don't know if you guys were able to catch my vlog that I dropped yesterday on the channel. It is it's like basically talking about my transition from being a rapper to being a father to being a father that raps now. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but I actually put a lot of fucking work into this. You know, I decided that I'm gonna get back into my vlogs, but I'm not gonna do it the way I've always done it, you know, because I really hate fucking vlogging for that reason. I hate going somewhere and being like, yep, look at all this shit. Oh shit. Turn it back to me. Hey guys, I'm sitting here, you know, just chilling, man. Yeah, man, I'm in here fucking doing stuff that you don't really care about. You're only here because you like me a little bit, you know what I mean? I'll watch some B-roll of this shit over here. You know what I mean? And it's like, that shit sucks, man. That shit was so fucking boring. It's awkward setting up your fucking your camera somewhere or walking around with the camera and everybody's just like looking at you. And it's like, it's cool, I guess, if you care about what you're doing, but it sucks when you have to force it, you know? And so it's cool. It'll be cool now because I'll be talking about my life for real, you know? I'll be talking about my life for real. Like vlogging has always been a little hard for me because I was feeling like my life is boring. Why would anybody want to see this shit? You know? Oh yeah, people be like, yeah, man, just vlog what you do in the studio. You know how boring it fucking is in the studio? Do you know how boring it is? Music is hurry up and wait. Entertainment period is hurry up and wait. That magical moment where the song comes together, that is like a 5 to 10 minute situation. And it's crunch time. You know what I mean? You don't have time to be, hey, yeah, man, now I'm about to record the song. Hold on. All right, now, you know how many takes I got to do? I fucking punch in, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, man, you know, get that part. People want to watch it. No, they fucking don't, bro. I promise you. You ever seen paint dry? Yeah, that's damn near the equivalent. It's a beautiful painting at the end, but watching the fucking picture dry is not fun. Seeing somebody stroking, pausing, and you know what I mean, and mixing paint colors and shit, that is not fun to me. So it's like forcing people to watch that shit and then getting low views on it because it's not that interesting is not the tight shit. That's not tight to me. That's not hella tight. But now what I did, you know, what I did do this time is I I showed like, you know, the what I'm really going through, bro. You know, what I'm really doing. Yeah, I am recording, but I showed me uploading the fucking the fucking the shit to download or to streaming platforms and shit. I showed that process, but in the future, I'm getting more to with the vlogs. I'm getting more to like my real life. More of me balancing being a rapper and a father. You know what I mean? Father Psyph. That's hella funny. Like a fucking priest or something, right? Um, that's really more what I'm getting into now. You know, I feel like showing what I really got going on in life is going to be more interesting than me trying to paint that I live this awesome rap life to you. When I do live an awesome rap life, it is tight, but it's not what a lot of people think it is. It's not fucking party. For me, it's not parties every night because I don't live like that. I've never liked that shit. That shit is never tight to me. I don't like being around people. You know what I mean? That I don't like being around people that I don't know like that. That I don't, that only care about me because of like my what I've done musically and shit like that. I'm not a status hunter. A lot of people like that, you know what I mean? Like you see like these people in the industry, you see their videos and they're in a club, they're drinking their butt. Are they in a they're like and you get the DJ going, "Yeah, we got Drake in the building." Everybody, yeah, and he's like, that shit is all fucking lame to me. I never cared about that shit. I have never cared about this shit. Every time I have been out like that, people, I get my shout out from the DJ, and that shit's cool. I go to a comedy club or something, and usually like a comedian will know me and they'll be like, "Hey man, we got Psyph in the building," yeah. And then they'll talk some shit, bag on me or whatever, and that shit's cool. But I'm not an attention whore like that. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? I go to fucking eat. Pause. I go to eat. I do stuff with my family. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to fucking re-clean out my pond at the house. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I'm gonna be showing like my real life. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning to take care of my daughter. You know what I mean? Like I'm like why show you some fake shit? You know what I mean? Why show you me going out to fucking an event and signing out or taking pictures with somebody when that's just fake to me. That's not really me. You know what I mean? That's just a part. That's just like an extension of my success. But that's not like what I got going on in fucking every day. You know what I mean? So get ready for that. You know what I mean? Let's see what the chat is saying. Haven't seen El Perdon says, haven't seen paint dry, but I have seen grass grow. Man, you feel me? You get it then. Ella Jug says you can vlog the studio session, but clip it up in certain parts of the session, basically edit it where it looks intriguing. You got to watch my newest vlog then. The Seamus vlog. The thing I like is the sound quality of the bass on my Phoenix Dual 16s. The amount of time that goes into sound is appreciated. I import subs from US just for good bass. Man, respect it. I respect it, bro. There's nothing tighter than playing your song or getting your song played and people being like, "God, that shit slap," or "That shit's tight. I fuck with that." You know what I mean? That shit's hella tight to me. We got Ain't Loud AJ in here. He said, let me see. Why are you doing brothels? Okay, so I was watching this YouTube video, right? This dude's doing like the behind the scenes of what's going on in in a brothel. And he went to this place called the Chicken Ranch, and he was just, getting information. And it made me think of this this story that I have. I was in Reno with, I'm not gonna say his name, but he didn't do anything in a brothel, but I was at one of his shows, I hype man and shit for him. That shit was tight. We went out to Reno. He was on tour with another band from Stockton that we went out. We were just they had a show and I was there to support, right? And so that shit went dope. That shit was a cool event. Just a good experience. And after the show, one of the dudes from the band were like, "Hey man, let's all go to the Bunny Ranch." And I was like, "The Bunny Ranch? If you know me, you know damn well I was not doing nothing at that fucking Bunny Ranch. If you know me. If you don't, hey, think what you want. But if you know me, you don't even gotta ask what the fuck I did. But I got in the car because I'm like, I gotta see this shit. I gotta see this place. When have you ever seen the Bunny Ranch outside of the television screen or the screen? You know what I mean? So I was like, I gotta see this place. So we're driving, looking for the Bunny Ranch, and we're fucking looking, and we're looking for the place. The closer you get to it, the worse your reception is. So, it was just bad. It was bad. So we're looking for the place, and they're talking one of the band members in, and he was like a doctor, like a real doctor. And they were like, "Yeah, man, would you pay for everybody to get hand jobs?" And I started fucking dying because it's like, they put the pressure on bro so hard. And so he was like, sure, if we could find this place, I'll pay for everybody to get hand jobs. I was like, yeah, for sure. Y'all have fun with that shit. I'm definitely not letting one of these hoes touch me, bro. That's what we're not doing. But I will go as far as they'll let me go without participating. So we drove for like, it seemed like 45 minutes and we did not find the place. And so we got out. They, you know, we turned around and went back to the hotel or whatever the hell we stayed. I can't even remember, but you know, it didn't happen. But my question, like, is would you ever partake at a brothel? Would you ever pay, even if somebody was gonna pay for you? Would you go over there and get yanked on? I'm curious. What does the chat fam say? Yes or no on the brothels? Let's put this in a fucking poll because I tell you right now, I'm a fuck no. Hell, that's a hell motherfuck no. I'll tell you that right now. I'm cool. I don't like girls. I don't like hoes. I've never been a part of that shit. I'm cool as fuck. I don't like the popular girl too much. You know what I mean? That's just me. Um, would you go to the uh let's see. Would you go to the bunny ranch? That's a good poll. Let's go. Let's see what the let's see what the chat fam is saying. I feel like that's a W poll right there. Pause. Big pause. Okay, so next vlog, right? I was watching a lot of YouTube today. Okay, so the next vlog. Okay, Rigo Padilla says, "What up, chat fam? All love. Hit the like. Become a member already. I'm currently at work, so I can't catch the live till after. But it's all love over here. Have a little one, fam. Man, thanks for checking in, my boy. Much love, much love. I appreciate you, my boy. Uh, let's see. Illajuk says, if you had a choice, Psyph, would you go back in time to be a guest on Rap City, TRL, or 106 in Park? Okay, that's a great question, right? So to me, it all depends on where I am in my career. You know, early on, like when I was really young, like when I very first started out, when I was like writing for people and shit, I was signed to a label, so it was all about gaining the best exposure to gain like the biggest eyes, right? You know what I mean? So if that would if it's a straight up if it's like a straight up industry play, I'm probably gonna like try 106 in Park, you know, or TRL, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna get the most teeny bopper, the most what do you call it? Trendy. You're gonna get the trendy people to look at you, the teenagers, the younger adults, the people that are gonna buy off of impulse. You're gonna get them, right? Being an artist that I am now, not giving a shit about no fucking industry, just going off of talent and the dope vibes and shit, I'm definitely going to Rap City, the basement though. Send me to the basement. I'm going with the 100 bars. First off, I'm going with 100 bars. That's just the bottom line, bro. And I'm gonna have the dopest fucking the dopest interview because I'm gonna do something. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do something. I might pull a Rick Ross and have somebody have like how I did in the verses and like get a massage from a stripper or some shit. You know what I mean? Something to get Big Tigger talking and to get him engaged. That's how you do it. That's how you do this shit, you know? But that's what I would have did 100%. It definitely would have been Rap City the basement all day. All fucking day. All right, so I was watching this video of people speed dating, right? They were speed dating in person. And it will obviously in person, but it was more like at first it was like you know how you swipe left and swipe right like on Tinder? It was like that in person and then they speed date after. So they swiped left and right on these people. When you get a match, the next round is you do a speed dating round and with the people that you matched with. And so this couple they sit down, you know, this couple they sit down and they tell her they tell him or the girl tells the guy or asks the guy if you could be with a person, no, the guy asked the girl this question. If you could be with a person that is attractive but a horrible person, would you choose that, or would you choose a person that is unattractive and like a like the perfect partner? Like shit like that. And the woman first off, she said, I feel like I would choose the more attractive person because with time, I feel like I could change that person. And the crowd of dudes were like, "Oh my god, what type of stupid shit is that?" So she asked the dude, and he said exactly the same thing. I feel like I would choose the attractive person. I feel like I could change that person within time. We could work on things, go to fucking therapy or something, and we could fix it. And I thought that was just the dumbest shit ever. You want to know why? Because you cannot change a person, bro. You can't. There's no way in the world you could change a person to be what you want them to be. And that's just that. There's so many single parents that can express that can explain this better than me. You know, if you don't if you don't take a person for who they are, you will end up regretting it later on. I live by this fucking this saying. Once a person shows you who they are, believe them. Like, believe it. A lot of people, they see the signs and they be like, "Oh man, that was just a messed up situation. They grew up in a bad environment and yada yada." Man, come on, bro. Come on. That person cheated on you because that person is a cheater. That doesn't make him a bad person. That doesn't make her a bad person. That's just what that is. So if you accept that, then just accept it. Okay, I'm not that mad about being cheated on. You know what I mean? You got to accept that shit. Now a lot of people be like, "Man, they were drunk, or they gave in to temptation and yada yada." It's like, "Look, bro, you can say all that and that's okay. But at the end of the day, that person is just what that person is. A cheetah is still gonna have spots no matter what angle you look at the motherfucker from. You feel me? It just is what it is. You just can't change people. I'm curious to know how many people that are single parents right now seen red flags and still decided, you know what, I feel like I could change this person. End up having kids and then saying shit like, I can't believe this. I remember I met some okay, on Facebook I be dropping a lot of comments on just like random shit, and I get a lot of engagement. And there was this one time I commented on a single parent situation, and I was like, this motherfucker's single because they didn't take the time to get to know that person. And a woman responded back, no, that's not true. You could think you know a person, but after you have kids with a person, they change. And I was like, well, how long did you know this person before you had kids with them? You know? And then she responded back, oh, but you can't really control, that and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? How can you not control who you have kids with? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Of women of all people, how the hell you have the most control on who you have kids with? You have literally the most control. You have the control. Aside from God, you're the only person that can make sure you're gonna have this baby. So I was like, what the hell? Like, that don't even make sense, right? That don't make no sense. And she was like, yeah, who really waits so many years before having babies with a person? And I was like, me. Like, you didn't get to know your partner at all? Like, you didn't wait? No, you didn't wait? And she's like, oh, I did, and he changed up. Like, well, you didn't wait long enough. Why not wait a few years? What's the problem with that? You can't get overly invested in the in lust or the feelings of how perfect a person could be in having kids with them. I think that is the weirdest shit in the world. You know what I mean? 30, yeah. Yeah, definitely. 40% of the poll, y'all out here porking shit. You know what I mean? Y'all out here smacking shit. And I think you guys are hilarious. It's not a bad thing though. I'm not judging to where it's like I'm not judging and saying like you're in the wrong. I'm just saying it's fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? It is fucking hilarious that you would go to a brothel and smack some shit up. Cause I definitely wouldn't, but it doesn't make me better than you. So it is what it is. Um, but yeah, man. I feel like if if people just take a little bit of time and get to know their people, they won't. We won't be running into a lot of this shit. We won't be running into a lot of this shit. And like for a person to be like to keep falling for the same mistake. I don't know if you guys have watched a show called Love During Lockup or Love After Lockup. But a lot of those people run into the same mistake. And I think that shit is like it has to be like a mental health issue. That has to be like some mental health shit going on. I think I think as a country, you know how like we go to get checkups at like a doctor's office? Well, they do offer it, but I feel like we got to start out with some therapy, you know? Anybody that's ever been in like a traumatic situation in life as a kid, I feel like you should have mandatory therapy. If you bust your ass at work and you hurt yourself and you have to go on like modified duty leave of absence because of an injury or something, what do they make you do? Yep, you guessed it. They make you go to fucking physical therapy. So if some bullshit happens to you, why don't they send you to some fucking to to fucking like a therapist? I think that would be helpful. I think I another thing, right? I got a homie that's in prison right now. I'll get to that right now, Seamus. I got a homie that's in prison right now. My boy is in there. He understand what he did, so I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh yeah, bullshit." But we're past that. Let's get past that. The thing that's kind of frustrating is there's not adequate enough help in prison. My boy, if it says say he's going through it mentally, what they're gonna come and ask him is if do you feel like you're gonna hurt yourself or someone else? And that's not the case. What if that's not the case? That's the only thing you care about if I'm gonna like kill somebody or get suicidal? And what do they do if that's the case? They're gonna put you in a fucking room by yourself. You know what I mean? Like that's not cool. But it's like if a person's going through it, right? Trying to transition into this shit, I think it's messed up that they don't have to go to therapy. I think that is crazy. What kind of rehabilitation do we have in the system if we're not rehabilitating anybody? We're just sticking you in this fucking building and making you like live with a bunch of people that have broke the law. You know what I mean? I respect the fact that hey man, you gotta deal with your consequences. I respect that. You know what I mean? But where is the help for people? Where's the help? You putting these people in these life changing situations that have been through some crazy shit. They, more than likely, people in prison have had PTSD since they were kids, dealing with some crazy shit. And a lot of people be like, PTSD, this is some bullshit. I've been through worse. Yeah, who gives a fuck, bro? We all been through shit, right? That doesn't minimize anything else that anybody else is going through. I learned a word that changed my fucking outlook on a lot of the way I think about things, and that word is called empathy. I had no fucking empathy growing up. I didn't give a shit. I felt like I based everybody's decisions off of how I would deal with things. And I think that shit was crazy. Now that I know better, I feel bad for a lot of people I pass judgment on because everybody doesn't have the same start, you know? And oh man, we all got the same 24 hours. Okay, that's not true. That's not true, right? My 24 hours isn't the same as a person that has to work 12 hours. You know what I mean? The same person that has to work 12 hours don't have the same finish start line that I do. I don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Does that make me does that make me better than them? No. but it makes it different in the success race, right? I have all this time to grind, right? But the social media tell you, well, you got the same 24 hours, but we don't. We don't. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, is it his fault? Is it my fault? Is it, is it anybody's fault? No, but you can't just hold everybody to the same standard, you know? I think that shit's crazy. Let me see. El Pedon says facts. They need more programs for those to re-engage in a society. Yeah, big facts. I was talking to my wife. I was like, now imagine if in prison, right? My homie, he owns a welding business. Dude, he had his hands in a lot of different businesses, that were that were fucking legal. You know what I mean? And so like he owns a whole fucking welding business, and let's say, and he's in jail, and he has no out, like there's nothing to like help him. Like, say he didn't have his fucking welding business, and it's like he's in there for being a fucking car thief. Let's say that's him, and he goes to jail and he doesn't want to keep doing that. But the whole time in there, you're learning nothing but what felons are telling you, for one. And then when you get out, what did you fucking learn? Besides fucking fighting to stay alive in a amongst a population that more than likely don't give a fuck about you and don't give a shit if you starve to death or whatever. I think that's crazy, man. I think that shit's crazy. Cooper Fernelli says a lot of prisons don't take the steps they need to actually help people. Instead, they create those of what they went in for. Yes, yes, yes. I agree. I agree, man. Just like watching, I think it was Blow when he went to prison, right? He was talking about how, he wanted to change his life, but when he got in there, it was like going to college for crime, because you're meeting everybody that is like at a high level of what you're doing. You know what I mean? Say you're into some PIMP shit, you go in there and you meet like the top of the pimps. You know what I mean? The peeps. You know what I mean? You meet the top levels. Even if they did get caught or whatever, you know what I mean? That don't mean that they're not good at the shit. I know a few fucking people that were like top level what they got caught up for. You know what I mean? Illa Jug says, I used to envy WWE superstars until I found out they have no off season. Yeah. That saying, watch what you pray for or whatever, or watch what you wish for or whatever. That's definitely a part of the shit. You know what I mean? That's definitely a part of that saying. The Seamus vlog, you do training in old prison. Wait. Oh, you do trading in old prisons, so when you get out, you could do a good job and change up. Yeah, I respect that, bro. Like I was telling my wife, I was I was actually getting into that. I was like, now what if people went into prison and was like, I don't have any fucking talents, but in here I can learn pest control, right? I can learn everything about pest control, so when I do get out, I can either go work for a pest control company or I can start a business myself because I would know every single thing about it. Think how good the fucking world would be if that was the case. Everybody that went in got out and learned some shit that could really help society. I feel like, man, I feel like the world would be a better place because not only did you go in there and learn or you went in there for some bullshit, you came out a functioning member of society and you can help progress society. You can help the economy, and when you come out, you know what I mean? If you want to be on that bullshit, okay, that's fine. You can go back in there. But if you do it, but at least you know that if we know that when you got out, you had a chance. So if you get slapped with hella years, that's on you, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I think that's not, I don't think that's a bad move. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think that's a bad idea. All right, let's get to the racist superheroes. All right, so my very first vlog, live stream. Well, my very first live stream, I brought this topic up, but I didn't have a lot of you guys here that are here now. I didn't have a lot of you guys here back then. But what if superheroes were racist? Like, not all of them, but just some of them, right? Like, what if some superheroes were racist? And I think that shit would be crazy, right? Now, let's think about this. Let's deep dive a little bit. Let's say a person, not like Superman, because that would be too fucking crazy, right? Like, that's crazy. A fucking bionic alien that could just do anything. He could shoot lasers from his fucking eyes is racist. Okay, that means he would be racist against everybody, right? That would be like Omni-Man from Invincible. So that's a little too extreme for me. But let's say somebody like Batman was racist. You know, not only does he have all the fucking technology to take you down, you know what I mean? He's a fucking ninja, all that shit. But it's like, he's also a fucking gazillionaire. He's a trillionaire. He's like one of the richest people in the world, right? And you don't know it. That would be fucking crazy. He would definitely be the Seamus vlog said Batman in real life would definitely be racist. Bro, I think he would be definitely a classist. You know what I mean? He would definitely be a classist. Like and then to top it off, right? Young Bruce Wayne seeing his fucking his parents get shot in front of him by a bum, by a fucking low level gangbanger, you know what I mean? I don't think that he would have grew up and was like, you know what? I must be a part of the dark side to understand and shit like that. I don't think that shit would have happened like that. I think he would have fucking used all that money and resources to take them motherfuckers down. He'd have been out there. What is that movie with Jodi Mitchell where she was just out there like shooting random gangsters and shit, and nobody ever suspected her because she was just like a middle aged woman. You know what I mean, on the train or whatever. It would be more like that, you know. So, supposedly the new Superman is black. Does that count? That is fucking hilarious, and I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I don't think that would be fucking. I don't think that would ever happen. Captain America in real life would be racist most likely, and Winter Soldier. Yeah, I definitely thought about that. I no lie, I really thought about that. Look at the time period he comes from. There wasn't too much the likings of the other kind. You know what I mean? And I don't even know if he really had. I don't know how him and the Falcon got so cool, but I just don't see it. I feel like he would have threw the hard R at him a couple of times. And what would the Falcon do? What can you do about it? That man is super strength. He'd throw you through a fucking brick wall. Like, that's not a problem. You know, but I go back to Batman, man. Batman, imagine you buying an eighth from the homie or from somebody. You know, it's nighttime. It's after it's like it's nighttime. You at the crib and the homie, you know, you call your dude up, hey bro, I need an eighth. And he tell you, yeah, man, I'm at the store over here at 7-Eleven, come through. So it's not too far. So you're like, you know what, man, I'm about to hop in the car. You get in there, you drive over to 7-Eleven, you link up, like, what's up, bro? What's up with bro? What you got going on tonight? Oh man, you know, I'm about to just watch some Netflix, about to burn this up, you know what I mean? And burn this down and probably have somebody come through, you feel me? And he'd be like, all right, for sure, man. Here, man. That'd be $25. You know what I mean? Give him the $25 and all of a sudden you hear, we don't take kind to your kind around here. We were like, oh shit. Yeah, and then fucking Batman steps out of the fucking darkness on the side. And you get your fucking arm broke for trying to fucking end the night with some weed. You know what I mean? Because Batman definitely gonna put hands on somebody. All because you wanted a fucking eighth. Imagine that. Imagine me, right? I'm driving home. I get out of the car. Batman jumps out of the fucking tree. What are you doing in this area, boy? Batman will fuck me up just for living where I live, bro. Imagine that. Racist superheroes. Racist superheroes. Imagine racist Black Panther. Imagine that. Flip side, imagine that. That would be fucking crazy, man. Somebody that can jump on the top of the roof of your house. You know what I mean? That would be fucking crazy. You can't hide. the scariest thing I've always thought about running from was like a leopard, because the motherfucker can just climb the tree faster than you. He can run faster than you. There's nothing that he can't do better than you. Apex predator. Like, well, how would you get away? How would you get away alive? You know what I mean? But imagine it being a human now. Batman just fucking running. You know what I mean? He like, why is this dude fucking so fast? And he's like a ninja. So what are you gonna do? Like, he was trained by the League of Darkness or whatever the hell they're called. You know what I mean? The League of whatever the fuck they're called, the ninjas. Like, what the hell? Ra's al Ghul fucking trained this dude. He will fuck you up, man. And then let's say you do get away, right? Let's say you do get away. This motherfucker is a tech billionaire. Alfred, find that piece of shit. You know what I mean? He's using all the CCTVs around the fucking city to find you. Yes, Mr. Wayne. He lives on so-and-so. And so you finally get away. Oh, shit. You got a broken arm, but you like, you know what? I'm going to have the homie come through and roll this blunt for me because I need to smoke. I got away from this shit. I don't know how your comments are getting deleted, bro. Nobody should be deleting comments in here. And I would be able to see them on the screen, so that's crazy. But you you get there, you know, you rolling up, and then you know, you go to the bathroom, you come out, and Batman's sitting in the fucking living room waiting on you for round two. No, bro, that would be so fucking crazy. That would be wild, bro. He come down the chimney on your ass like Santa Claus. What can you do, bro? What would you be able to do? Winter Soldier or fucking Captain America, you tell him, hey man, these dudes just jumped me for my race, you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, right. They seem like upstanding Americans to me. What did you do? Like, oh man, dude, I'm fucking done. There's nothing you could do. Thank God that these fucking superheroes aren't racist, man. But it makes me think about The Boys. You guys watch The Boys? I seen that, and they have this dude named Homelander, right? He's basically like Superman, but American born or whatever, you know? And bro is like the dark side of Superman. Like, if Superman like had no morals, that would be fucking Homelander, bro. And he is every bit of scary that you would think he is, man. And that's some of the scariest shit. Like, imagine if that was real. You know what I mean? He coming up, he pop up on you and just fucking racially profile you all the way down. Like, what can you do? What can you do? See, look, your comment got restricted, and I can still see it on the thing up here, bro. I don't understand what's going on. Annihilation Industries, my boy. I did not see your message. I did remember that you had reached out about sound equipment or whatnot. I did not see it. I didn't get any messages from you, my boy, but it's all good. If if you haven't reached out yet, it's all love. You know what I mean? As we see, it is 7 p.m. So you know what that means, man. I had so much fun with you guys on this Tuesday. If you got here right now and you haven't yet, please hit the like button for your boy. I want everybody to go and watch the vlog, please. If you haven't, or if you have already, that's fine. Watch it again. Leave a comment for your boy. Hit the like button, please. You know what I mean? If you have not watched the vlog yet, go and watch it. Please watch the damn vlog and let me know what you think. I am taking a step in a different direction with my YouTube vlogs, and I feel like this is one of my better vlogs. I'm dead ass serious. This shit's kind of tight to me. I spent more time editing. I actually wrote a fucking what is that called? A screenplay or whatnot. All the shit. I had everything that happened was intentional. So I never cut nobody off. Retracted means he retracted it himself, bro. Cut it out. But dude, definitely go watch the vlog. Let me see, what is it called? I'm gonna tell you exactly what this is called. It is called My Life from Rapper to Dad/Rapper. I don't know. I feel like I may mess up or send a different fucking a different title. I gotta find out the right title, but that's just where we're at right now. El Penon, I did see that, and I got you, bro. I'm gonna send you that link soon as I get off of here. Shout out to my boy Joseph Nelson coming in late, pause, but he is here. You know what I mean? Cooper from Noe says Psyph cutting us off like a racist superhero now. Just playing my boy. We know the deal for sure, for sure. I would never silence. Well, I would silence a motherfucker if they're being too disrespectful, but I don't silence my people for speaking their mind here. You know what I mean? I may not repeat the shit, but I'm not gonna silence you. You feel me? I'm gonna get out of here. If you haven't yet, like I said, please go watch the newest vlog. I'm about to put it on the top of the on the front page right now. Please hit the like button if you're just getting here. And I am out. See you guys on Friday. Peace.